I have a little bit. Alright, cool. And ad break is finished. Perfect. So, hey everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope the day has been restful or productive for you, whichever you needed. Kind of for me. It's a little cold. And I kind of just I just sort of took it easy today. But I'm feeling pretty wired, in a good way, to kind of like sit down and like tackle some stuff for Shoot Lancer because, good news, the input thing. Sorry, I had to pop my neck there. The input thing that we got going last stream. Oh, I actually got one of your streams. Hey, Potato Rito, how you doing? Hopefully well. I hope the day is restful and or productive for you. All right, and then ubaf came up. I'm doing good. I took it mostly easy today just because it's still a little cold up here. But now I'm ready to compensate by being absurdly productive in Godot for like the next 2 hours and 15 minutes, give or take. Ready to make game and shit. Because the good news is that the last stream that I did game dev stuff was like last week Wednesday. We got a pretty cool add-on into the game, and then it didn't work because shenanigans happened. But I reached out to the person who made it, and they were like, oh yeah, this problem is probably fixed by this. Have you tried doing this yet? And I did the thing that he suggested, and it worked fine. Or the thing that they suggested, and it worked fine. And so we're like, yeah, all right, baller. So yeah, I'm doing good. I get to sit down and knock out a couple of other things that were bothering me that I didn't get to put into the tutorial now, and we can keep that bad boy going. It's really good. Hierarchy on. Okay, perfect. I think all that is set. Yeah, I was playing a little bit of Final Fantasy earlier, kind of just to like relax, and that was about it. Oh right, Nightbot yelled about ubaf, so I should explain that. Unapologetically Black and Fast is a yearly speedrunning event that is run on Games Done Quick. This year we got 4 days. 4 days of black speedrunners in all kinds of genres and types of games just being excellent. I happen to be lucky enough to be returning this year to do a speed run of King of Fighters 15 story mode. It'll be on the last day at 7:15 p.m. Eastern time, but make sure that you're tuning in from the 16th because literally stuff your face full of black speedrunners for the first couple days beforehand, and then trust me, it's gonna be good. We have a really strong lineup, and it's really exciting. I'm looking forward to it a lot. So yeah, TLDR, you might be wondering what the thing I was so excited about was. So, let me see if controller support is already configured. Probably. Why did that break? Hold on a second. Doing fine before. Please don't break on me now, I beg you. You're fine before. Why are you breaking now? Okay. So, oh, hold on. I went by it too fast. So, something did break in the title screen, I think. I have to figure out what it is. But as you can see, though it's not perfect yet, we do in fact have... I have to change the position that it's located on the screen. but we do in fact have, right, prompts that tell you what buttons to press. And that was the thing that I wanted in, that was the thing that I had been wanting in for a good minute. Because for me, one of the things that's very important to sort of get out of the way early when you're doing, one of the things that's really early, at least for me, that's important rather to me to get out of the way early, as soon as you can when you are working on a game, is stuff like your, like displaying the way the inputs work and all that. All that to me is like super important, and it's really important to like get it in early and done so that you can like, that you can properly show people, right? Hang on a second, I gotta see what the heck is going on. Oh, that's why that was too wide, I think. If I put this. Yeah, that's like way too wide. Yeah, for me, I prefer to like have, I prefer to have that, I prefer to like have stuff like this sorted out very early and very quickly. Yeah, so since it auto sorts, I don't think we need this one anymore. That one, since it automatically switches over to whichever input you were last using, makes my life a little easier on that front. I don't have to. That forced it. Custom. Why is it still forcing it? That's that. That's that. HBox container. Oh. Text label. There we go. That'll do. Yeah, Rigel, it's good to see you. Welcome on in. And yeah, anybody else that's also looking, I hope that you all are having a good time. The plan is mostly just to knock out the rest of the prompts for all of the other things in the tutorial, and then we should be good to go. So we have move prompts. This is going to be, right? We only need this. Get rid of these other three and any children. Yes. And here we should, we should have fire. And then rich text label. That. All right, and then the HBox container here. That to 48. Transform. Here layout. 8 Yep. All right, good. Firing. That one. Comps is 1. Okay. Save. So there's only one thing that's going weird that I have to try to figure out afterward. Hang on. That one's off and this one's off. And good. Okay, so that works fine. Now we do this one, and we're gonna dodge prompt, box, one H box, another H box. So here, bin. And this one is fire. And wait, no. Plan is that each of these should have a different set of prompts come up, and provided that I did not like horribly mess up something. Right, and as you can see, they like automatically switch depending on which control scheme you're using. So if you're using a controller, it'll switch over to the controller icons. If you're using a keyboard and mouse, it'll switch over to keyboard and mouse. So I have to fix the actual spacing on the text, but it does the thing that it's supposed to do. So, okay. Here. Hold on. Vertical box container. Hold on. I gotta do. Copy that in there. Bin over here, and fire over here. And for both of these, out, transform. Yeah, those should be. And A will be spin, X should be fire. But we don't have any extra text, extra space. Good. And fire. All right, perfect. Okay, then we're gonna want the one for that thing. So we're gonna that one. And over here, we're just gonna pick this one. We're gonna switch it over to where it says that. And then over here, we're gonna say MB. All right, turn off that one, do this, save this, come over here, here. Oh, got to hide this one. Hold on. Maybe make my life a little easier. Hold on a second. Come over to this one. Real estate base. And we just prompts. If control prompts not equal null, have control prompts set up. Want to do is control prompts dot get dot double false. Yep. So this way, right, I can leave all these on if I want to, but when we first start, they should all be hidden automatically if I did this right. Good. Hang on. Means that I forgot to do something because it's yelling about not that. Clear these real quick. I'm gonna force the error again. Looks like I missed something. Object reference not set to an instance of an object. Which one is that? Ah, didn't figure that. Cool. Fixable. So let's go to the layer over here. I probably forgot to, yep. At some point or another, that got not fixed right, which is not good. Hang on. But I think I just fixed it just now. So let me redo the tutorial level. Okay. Yep. That's good. So yeah, now I can even adjust like the text in the actual I can adjust the text in the actual word is going to come to me in the actual dialogue now, because I don't have to account for like, oh yeah, well now you need to do this or this or this, right? Now the prompts will just show up on screen and all you have to do is follow them. And we're good. use it. Keep an eye on the little timer up at the top of your screen so that you know when your spin comes off of cooldown. Yep. Now press the E next wave of enemies and watch the magic happen. Assuming that I fixed this correctly. Yep, there we go. It's not doing damage for whatever reason, but that's fine. You can basically brute force it and still get it to like work. So I have to figure out now why that's not working. But can't run command screen transition. Right, there are a couple of things that I probably a couple things that I may have not properly taken care of. So let me see. External program. Can't run. Object does not match target type. Which I have to check something that's specific to like yarn. Oh yeah. Hey base. Hey Stubby. Sorry, I was in I was in like hyper focus and I wasn't looking at the chat. Okay, so can't run command screen transition, go to scene, object does not match target type. Probably because I adjusted the way that those things work. Checking a thing real quick. Okay. I can try that. And this way it doesn't have to do that, but then I have to... Static. That. caught that. All right. The question is, okay, so then that's fine now. That's cool. All right. Don't know why it occasionally breaks like that. That's weird. But the thing that wasn't working is working now. So, nope. Don't want that one. Nope. Oh. Action. Yes. All those are mapped now. Okay, cool. Save. I would like. All right, hold on a second. I'm just trying to make sure that we have. Oh, I did that wrong. This belongs in here, but I can't move it, so I have to assign it. That. Nope. On bottom action here. But yeah, Stubby and Base, how are you both doing? Hopefully well. Then actions, save. Oh, good. All right, welcome to Shoot Lancer. Use. Cool. I just need to turn off being able to spin. If you can't move, then you can't spin, basically. Should be about right, I think. I just have to adjust that in the controls in a second. Cool. I just have to fix the timer so it doesn't do that. All right, and then the bomb doesn't work for some reason. It looks like it might have stopped emitting the signal for actually doing damage. So I'm gonna have to go check that. Got it. All right. Being, huh? Yep. At some point, I will figure out how to like get the. I have to research how to do it, but there is a way to basically get it to like press the button. It requires 0 parameters, but one was provided. Where did I provide one? That's weird. Hold on. Oh, did I put it in the... Oh, right. That's why I don't need that anymore. Ah, I forgot because it's because I changed it. I don't need that part anymore. Haha. Eh. Okay, that should be fixed. Let me try to go figure out what's going on with this now. Okay. Need this. Okay. Okay. So now, where's that? Okay, right now each enemy type. It should be in the enemy. Should be in here, right? That area entered enemies. Bomb damage. Okay, did I? The method no doesn't have a given method. Okay. Right. That would probably explain it. One second. Okay. That should fix that, I think. Because it's... Right, this gets added to it. Okay, yeah. This should be right. Okay. Whew. I listened to the tutorial level again just to make sure that we got it this time. Because I don't know where or how that would have disappeared. I gotta deal with that. There's limit. Oh yeah, like why was that missing? That's weird. That's silly of me. I don't know why that was missing. Okay. Really. So public pool and expected set here and the player currently are not public pool. Okay, cool. So that should make that a little bit easier. Script. That should be a quick and dirty way right now to make sure that we're not like spinning while the tutorial is running. And the tutorial text lasts long enough that you can't accidentally toggle. You can accidentally toggle the spin when you come out, but full spread, team spider gunfires in. Oh. Hold on. Yeah, that botched it. So I have to think of a... prevented by some. Okay. Hey Cal, how you doing? Damn. Got me all up in my feelings too. Shit. Overall not too bad. Trying to see if I got this fix working. Job now, press all the space bar to shoot. This shit, bless my days now. Yeah, you got me. It's true, you got me. Oh, damn it. So if you can move, spin's not frozen. If you can't move, spin is. There we go. That's better. Keep it. Should keep it a little bit less. Okay, so for some reason I have to run it twice and it's fine. That's kind of weird. Like it breaks and it breaks a little, and then you run it twice and it's fine, which is kind of weird, but whatever. We take those. All right. Red power up. Yep. Similarly, enemies. Yeah. At some point, I will figure out. It's not important right this second, but at some point, I will figure out. At some point, I will figure out the specific requirements for like properly at some point I'll figure out the specific requirements for actually taking a look at like how to get the text to appear automatically the first time you press the button and then let you skip the second time. It's not something that comes like immediate. And I have to kind of like sit down and sort of figure out words are hard. Sometimes, occasionally, I'm in the middle of thinking about something and then I stop, and then let's see. Ah, damn it! It didn't work. Hold on. I know y'all can't hear any sound from the game. This time, that's kind of on purpose, or it's more like I forgot to actually. I forgot to do the thing to make it play the sounds. So right now you can't actually hear anything. But that's good, because now you don't have to hear enemy firing constantly while I go look and see what I forgot to go configure on this thing. Oh. Also means the chill BGM doesn't get interrupted. Yeah. I figured it out. I forgot to... So, a thing that sometimes happens because you don't remember these things is that it's very important on occasion to like actually set what the default values of of certain variables are. Sometimes you should do that. That's the thing that you should do, and it's very important. I didn't get into the habit of doing it while I was using Unity, and because of that, I kind of just shot myself in the foot half a second ago because I wasn't thinking about that. But it should be fine now. I want to say it should be fine now. Yeah, because you can't do that while that's going on. Cool. But you should be able to spin when you get out of dialogue, which looks like it's working right, finally. We dodged it, and then I accidentally put us a little bit too far ahead of the thing, but it's fine. You don't have to actually pick that up. Okay, right. We never got to test if bombs actually work now or not, so let's find out. Okay, yeah, we're good. I don't know what I did where I accidentally got rid of the function that like causes bomb damage to be calculated, but I did at some point. So guess I gotta put that back in. Bug fix. Player seems not have bomb applied to it. Wasn't deploying. Bug fix. Player bombs were not harming enemies. Added other movement prompts. At the moment, it's like game has to start twice in order to not mess up. Probably have to open another issue. Look if it persists. Added other, not just added other tutorial prompts to tutorial. Bug fix. Beam transition correct. Now uses a static function. Cool. So that works. But now something else looks like it broke, probably. Levels. Ah! Aha! If I have to guess, it's because at some point when I was messing with all this thing, I have to expand the children. I bet you that the target scene is missing. Yep. Of course it's missing, but there we go. That should be fine. Expand the children. Yeah. Okay. In the words of Miles Morales and all the other spider people. Let's try this one more time. Cool. Alright, spin has a cooldown period after you use it. Keep an eye on the little timer up at the top of your screen. There should be like a pointer here that does that, but I'm not doing that right now. Secondary. So far, so good. And then it got stuck at get ready. So, all right, hold on. Oh, yeah. It's because, basically the long and short of it is that when I was working on the game the other night, right? You see this screen transition rect thing here? It's used for all of the transitioning in and out of certain scenes and things like that. I had to change the structure of it a little bit in order to get it to layer properly, and I didn't properly update a couple of references as a result. So it's acting a little weird. But we should be okay now, this time, I think. Yeah, there we go. So now from the tutorial, it should work correctly. One other thing I need to just sit on real quick. Unable to cast objects. Okay, hold on. Yep. Sometimes, every now and again, you just got to do a thing where you're just like, forget it. We're just gonna do it this way, and okay, cool. Now we're gonna go to game state ready. Gonna do scene transition rec that. Oh right, I should be able to. So I'm gonna do it at this point. Public static get. So this get private set means that nothing else can override the screen transition rect. Current instance of screen rect. We can do public static void change target scene string target scene targets targets Nope, my bad. It's instance dot target scene equals new target. Make sure to do that, and then changes this. Hang on. I keep forgetting every now and again that I need to be more careful about what I'm doing. Ouch. Okay. That again. Okay, good. At this point, that error unable to type cast that. That start of start of which one? Ready. Okay, so Hey Shiny, how you doing? Hopefully well. You're mostly good over here. I'm just sitting here mashing a bunch of things and crying a little bit when they occasionally cause me agony. Player, enemy spawner, see fun. Super tired from doing some medical business with my brother, but I'm good, doing good. And hopefully he's doing well. Or at least, hopefully, it will be good news that comes in at that point. Okay, good. Looks like we figured that out. That error went away. Okay, good. Doing good too? Alright, perfect. That we love to hear. Probably. That. Active. That. Okay. Node team. Because pretty much anytime we will have an enemy, we will have an enemy spawner, which means that we know for a fact that there will always be one, and therefore it should always have the seed. That. This is probably a more roundabout way of doing this than I really need to in theory, but like whatever. I don't know why I had to start it twice. That's really weird. Okay, now it still causes that particular issue, so it doesn't actually fix that particular problem. But... Alright. We're in business there. Whew. Okay, so cool. That works. So keep hang on. Not. Okay. Cool. So all that's handled, which basically means at this point the only thing really left to figure out are the waves and how to get that properly set up. And that's less of a how do I do it and more of a what is the pacing that I want. Let me close out a couple of these nodes. Let me close out a couple of these scenes right now because they're not really doing that much. We have all the parts that are relevant anyway. So let me do the test. Copy level 1. I think that should do it without causing catastrophic breaks in other spots except for the tutorial level. So why I say that, we have to come over here now, come over here, and make sure that this is set to level 1. But this should work now. Alright, so all being equal, we should get no showstoppers from tutorial start all the way through to yep. Alright. Okay. We made it through. Start to finish, no showstoppers as far as what's currently here, which is exactly what I wanted. I did. Mostly the thing that I was looking for mostly was just to make sure we can run from the tutorial all the way to the first level without anything breaking. That means that we're pretty much set as far as the words are going to come to me in a second, and I wish they would come faster. We're pretty much set as far as going from the title screen all the way through. Easily done. All right. Yeah, so basically, right, because of the way that I set this up previously, basically, if I just want to spawn enemy waves, the only thing I need to do is make another one of these white nodes here. throw in a couple of like enemy spawn data scenes under it. Make sure that I customize where those positions are supposed to be, and the enemies will go there accordingly, right? Pretty straightforward on that front. All right. So yeah, for example, if I wanted to do a third wave, I could just duplicate this, get wave 3, duplicate this one, right? And now it's just a matter of making sure that we spread these out a little bit. So for like wave 3, I can do here. Oops. Just want to go along the Y, here, and pull down here. Then I can even change which enemies spawn just by swapping this. Quick load to trooper here, I think. Right? And then the main thing is just that we want to make sure that we set the spawn time each of these. Accordingly. We don't change the has spawned because we don't. The has spawned is literally just there for me to be able to tell, did this node fire or not? Like, did this node spawn or not? Pretty much. If we were to turn this on, it would stop that particular node from firing. Yeah. Wave 3, these 3. Wave 2, these 2. Wave 1 is like this one, right? If I run this now, that's why. Auto spawn is there. That's good. Wave 1 spawn time is 5. Those are 10. Those should be 12. Okay. Oh, right. This is how I did it. Because, right. So basically speaking, the wave distribution here is just for organizational purposes. I do have to manually add in each spawn data that is going to happen here, basically. This should 4, 5, 6. So yeah, I think there's probably a way for me to like load these without having to do that. I'd have to think a little bit harder about it. So yeah, as you can see, right, it's very, and this is the reason why they're set separately, right? I could, in fact, like stagger. I can control the stagger of each enemy spawn sort of like individually, right? So I can do these, I can do these two. I can do these two at 14, this one at like 16. And so it takes it's a little more like manual tuning on this end, but it does allow like better control over what spawns when. Right? So I can deliberately stagger enemies that are part of the same wave apart a little bit just by changing the spawn time and adjusting it for individual ones or not, right? And that's very much, it was sort of a function of me trying to figure out how to get it to work, but also it's very much on purpose. But yeah, I could probably figure out a way to make it set up the list such that, hang on, enemy spawn data and it, because probably what I can do is enemies to spawn internal equals list of enemy spawn data. Now that I know how to do that, damn, I forgot how to get multiple nodes. Hang on. Let me see something. Go get nodes from multiple files. I know that there's a way to. Thank you so much for the 3-month sub, Sasha. Deeply appreciate it. If I can get a hype, exclamation point hype in the chat, please. The reason why I had to like hold my hand up and do like a hard stop is because I keep forgetting how loud that is. So sometimes I just literally get caught by surprise. And so just like, especially if I'm like hyper focusing on trying to like figure out a thing. If I'm focusing super hard and I'm not thinking and I'm like just like hard up on something and it's like, yep, my brain just goes like, oh Jesus. But yeah, thank you so much. The cat, yeah. Ah, omae no tsumi o kazero. Yep. Oh wait, it's in the state machine. That's the thing I was looking for. Okay, hold on. Because I was like, I know that I have a thing where I have already done this and I don't need to do it twice. All right, here. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this. I need to go over to enemy spawner. Okay. All right. Get type enemies. Enemies. But yeah, how you doing, Sasha? Hopefully well. As always, good to see you. Enemies to spawn internal. Add. It should be. Get child. When I keep busy at work, excitedly panic future state. Yes. Yes. Okay, good. Okay, so if I did this right and I didn't botch it, I should have just slightly automated this. So let's see. This is probably going to explode horribly, but I gotta try it. Not my error that time. Yes! Yes! It worked! Yes, it worked. I no longer have to keep. I can get rid of. Where's this thing? I don't need you anymore. Get out of here. Still gonna break, and that's fine. Enemies to spawn equals that. Enemies to spawn equals that. Enemies to spawn equals this. And everything else should be fine. Yes! Ha ha ha! Yes! This is so good. So yeah, basically what I just did here was I made it so that if I want a new wave of enemies to spawn in, I don't have to manually add them back to the enemy spawner anymore. As long as they are in the wave, and as long as they're in a node for the wave, it should automatically populate the list. So basically, it just cuts one step out of the process of like getting more enemy waves in. Just makes my life easier. Future-proofing things for future me, because bullying him doesn't help anybody. So excellent, excellent, excellent. This is good though. All right, so in here, health depleted, destroy player. Oh, I should probably do. Probably should do that. You know what? Why don't I just? I could just export these two and make my life a lot easier. Export collision shape to the player hurt box. Export collision pick up box. Hit box that lets this player pick up power-ups. Hurt box that determines where the player can be shot. Got that. Cut that. Save that. I guess it doesn't actually matter. Whatever. And then over here, we're going to do okay, cool. You know what? Now we're gonna do it this way. Hit box. Yeah. Yep. that. Come over here. We're back in the player scene. Right, I gotta build it. Hold on. Build. Back over here. Good. Player hitbox is that one. Pickup hitbox is that one. I save that. Level 1. Okay. I'm very, very happy about this. Because now, basically, all I have to do to make more waves, I literally just... I no longer have to go like manually into the enemy spawner and say, hey, you gotta spawn these two. It just, as long as I follow this specific structure where I have a wave followed by whatever other spawn data I want, 5, 6, 7, I can do very easily now 8, 9, 10, 11, right? So that was at 16. Let's do 20 for these. Yeah, like right now I'm literally just kind of like throwing together I'm sort of just throwing together the I'm sort of just kind of throwing them together, mostly just because I kind of want to feel out the way that this pacing works. In a very proper sense, what I really should be doing is like stopping, plotting out timings of the waves a little bit in like a different document and like going from there. But this is more or less just like me spitball ad hocing it just to sort of feel out how it all comes together. Yep, proof of concept to make sure it works first. Yep, pretty much. Because now, functionally speaking, the only thing that I would have to do, because right now at least we're not planning on doing complicated enemy movement with normal enemies. Not really. I'm pretty sure that I could probably set it up such that if I wanted to like do a more complex thing, like even if I wanted to like set the movement vectors of the enemies from specific positions, I just have to adjust the enemy spawn data a little bit and then adjust another thing elsewhere, and I could do that pretty easily, I think. But for right now, we're just keeping stuff moving from right to left. Hey, Vallejo, how you doing? Okay, ready? Let's go. So we move, we're grooving, and we're grooving. 1. Okay, we made it. Cool. Okay. So it looks like those are still coming together correctly, but I probably want to offset their spawn time a little bit more. Yeah. And the main reason why I'm leaving the spawn times kind of like individualized like this within each wave is because I would like to, this is the way that I'm thinking about it, right? I sort of explained this earlier, but the main point is that I would like to, within a wave, be able to like stagger the deployment times. And so if I made it so that like everything in wave 1 all has to spawn at 5 seconds, and everything in wave 2 has to spawn at 10, kind of restricts it a little bit, which is not really what I want to do. Good. And dying does deactivate those, which is good. And I could probably set it up such that like when the player dies, it can stop the auto spawning for the enemies until the player then revives, at which point the clock and count continues from there, which is pretty easily done, thankfully. I think. So I'm gonna knock. I'll knock like 1 or 2 enemies out of this wave just to make it a little easier. Knock it back down to 2. Have 7, 8. Right. Game state ready. Game state play. I want to do one thing though. Hop over to this one. I'm gonna do another regular node. We're gonna do game state. Excuse me. So games. So yeah, hopefully Valet, you're doing well. A new script. State. Boss. 8. Here. 8, I think. Enemy script, we don't need that right now. Health. Bomb. Battle screen state, we don't need. Enemy spawner, we don't need. A play, however, we do. Okay, cool. Mentally tired, to be honest with you. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Thankfully, the input issues, the input display glyph thing that was bugging us last week, the person who made the plugin responded to my issue request and gave me a fix. So we are we're steady on that front. So now I'm basically just kind of like knocking out some other like basic sort of like, I'm knocking out some basic stuff in terms of like wow, my brain hurts a lot. Give me a second. I'm knocking out some basic stuff in terms of the sort of scaffolding for the first level and things like that. Just in terms of like enemies showing up. Nothing with like the dialogue or anything yet. I'm gonna do public static instant, public static game state play instance. Get private set when the state starts. We're gonna do instance equals. That this way, and we know for a fact that we're not going to get to the pre-boss state before the play state. So we can now come over here and just do public override on start. So when the state starts, we do this, do enemy spawner dot auto spawn. No, I should do that. Auto spawn false. So when we enter this state, auto spawning stops. Right? So when we enter this state, auto spawning stops. I'm gonna want a timer node. I'm gonna make it go for 5 seconds. One shot auto start. Alert timer is what we're gonna call it. Pre-boss alert timer is what we're gonna call it specifically. A node. Let's the signal. So, well, hold on. I should do it. So, public void on boss timer timeout. Right. Okay. So the only thing that's going to be difficult is making sure that it switches over to the pre-boss correctly. And I'm going to figure out how to do that. That's going to be the part that's going to catch me right now that I have not figured out how to do. But we're going to figure that out. Oh, I need to put a script. I need to put the script on here. Script, quick load, pre-boss. Fix that. Node, timer, timeout, pick. Nope, not from here. Gotta go back. Boss. Hang on. I'm gonna have to remember how to do this now. Hold on. Did I remember to build? There we go. Forgot to build it. All right, connect. Okay. Oh right. Wait a minute. So. I have an idea. This might not work, but it might work. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. Region signal. And bollocks, I gotta remember how to do signals now. Come on, brain. Work with me here. Signal public delegate void. got it. And so here, when we're gonna do that, emit signal signal dot on. All right, good. Because now, what we should be able to do is the pre-boss. We're gonna do public override ready base dot ready. Okay, I have to hope that this does not go horribly wrong. Enemy spawner dot instance dot boss spawn signal timer boss alert timer dot start. Okay, no yelling there. Good. Okay, I have to come over here. Okay, Sean, think really hard about the thing that you were doing. That's good. You need to set the timer. It does not auto start. It's a one shot, but it's not auto start. Okay. Whew. My brain was firing a couple of cylinders really fast there for a second. Couldn't think of what I was doing, but I figured it out, I think. Canvas layer. We want this one to be 2. I'm gonna switch over to emphatic for a second because I gotta see if I put the alert in here. If I didn't put the alert image in here, I have to go grab it out of my sprites and stuff, and I don't. And there it is. I did put it in here. So canvas layer. I just need rect. Texture rect. This. Okay. Export layer boss layer boss third layer that. I need to plug back the works here around. All right, see you, Sasha. Hopefully the rest of your shift is quiet and without fuss, and you just get to enjoy yourself and everything is cool. Alert layer visible false. Okay, good. And then I just need to make sure that the alert layer itself is assigned timer there. Layer is there. Okay. Save that to ready, play, pre-boss. Okay. Okay. We can do this. Okay. Let's see if I manage to not horribly botch this. And then I immediately picked the HUD state to play and not the not level 1. Okay. All right, let's see here. Got that. Almost had it. So close. Oh, that's what I forgot. I forgot to actually put fifth big boss on it. Silly. I forgot to actually do. Yeah, I could just use the tween node. That makes sense. Okay, I mostly figured it out. The thing that was causing it, I forgot to actually put in a node to spawn the boss, so that's why I wasn't doing the thing that I was hoping for. So I just need to go to this thing. Time to do some annoying shenanigans. Audio. TLDR, I'm messing with a couple of this. TLDR is that when you're setting volume slider stuff, you have to you basically have to set it up so that the actual volume, if you're going to change the volume, you basically have to do a conversion from a linear number to a decibel number, because volume in most games rolls off what we call logarithmically, which is that you know those like funny curves in math that go like this and then go shoop? That's basically the way that like decibels roll off when you're trying to like adjust volume stuff. So you have to do a little bit of conversion both ways around to make sure that you don't like accidentally spike people's eardrums out with certain things. So we'll see if this works or not. I feel like we've almost got this cracked. Almost figured it out. Oh. I'm silly. I gotta make sure that no matter what, the internal timer is always counting up. It's because I made a mistake and basically made it so that it has that the auto spawn is only counting up. The timer for the auto spawn is only counting up as long as auto spawning is on, which doesn't work because in this case we need to be able to like time out things anyway. So I slightly adjusted it. So now the internal timer for the enemy spawner will be counting up. This does mean that I do have to like one more shot. I think I've got one more shot at fixing this before we have to go. So else if auto spawn is false, if let's not even do that. Let's just do it like this. Let's just do this first. Because I would rather have the state trigger and then not have the boss spawn yet. Oh, so the actual audio. That's interesting. So it looks like you actually set the individual audio file itself to loop and then you can set the offset at which it does that. Oh, that's really sick, actually. Okay, that's really, really sick, actually. I love this already. I love this already. Because you can literally go to the audio file itself and define where the loop points are. And that's so fucking sick. Oh my god. Oh shit. That is sick. That's so sick. That's so cool. That is so cool. I'm so excited. Oh my god. That's so great. I love that. I love that. I love that, actually. I really and truly do. I really and truly do, in fact, love that. That is that good shit. Okay. Because right now, even if the boss itself doesn't spawn, I just want to make sure we can actually get to the, like, it actually gets to that point. I can probably figure out. Boss. Okay, we're almost there. I feel like we are almost there. We're almost there. There is just one thing that I am not quite getting at yet. Oh. Okay, right, because if... when you can tell when people love what they're doing when they have the forever, y'all are gonna get me all kinds of fucked up. Okay. I just need to see if we're even reaching that point or not. Oh, wait a minute. It's... Okay, spawn the enemy, increase the index. Okay, so it might just never be reaching that. Because if you're on the last one and it looks ahead, oh. I'm so silly. I didn't consider that. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm literally not thinking. Yeah, like, no wonder. It's because it wasn't counting that correctly. Alright. I know that we've hit time, sort of, but I want to make sure we can get into that state. Okay, I saw the ag go off. Okay. So this is probably not quite the right thing. Grab this, eat that. After we've gone through, right? If grab this. I just got a thought here. So we run through the list, do all that stuff. Haven't gone. All right. Oh, right. It's fuck. I set this up, but where's the... Okay, it emits that signal, but is there ever any connection? I'm so silly. I forgot to check. There's even a connection to that. Sitting here sweating over it. It's like nothing's happening. It's because I literally never set it up. Now the emit signal is not doing anything. I need to do... Okay, I might actually have it this time. So game state play since yeah, because basically speaking, I know for a fact that there's never going to be a boss type enemy that spawns in the tutorials. So I can get away with doing what I just did there, where I'm not checking am I in a tutorial or not. If I wasn't absolutely positive of that and how that was going to work, doing that would be a very bad idea. But because I know for a fact that it's like, yeah, like we're not going to have a boss spawn in the I know for a fact that we're not going to have a boss spawn in the tutorials, so I can get away with like doing that. Okay, so that part is still working, but it's not switching. I didn't get an ag, which is okay. So hang on. Right. Spawning index +1 is less than that count. Do that. So close. All right, I might just have to hold it. I might just have to hold the L. Much as it saddens me, I might just have to hold the L. It might just be what it is. Okay, so 0. Okay. Pause. Yeah. So the air trooper at least shows up, which is good. Hang on. one. Alright, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. One more shot. I'm gonna give it one more. So close. I can taste it. I just want to get the breakthrough here because I feel like manage this, then we're good. Okay, it's going early. It's going early by just a little bit. It's going early, just a little. Index 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, hold on. So close. So close. I just want to make sure that I can at least get a little bit in there. You're so close. Head here. Boss index is 8. Hang on. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? Which means that it should, right? It should be 8, but the spawning index should not hit 8 until after. Okay, I might have an idea of what's going on now, maybe. This probably didn't actually change anything, but gotta see. Boss index is 8. Spawning index 1. Oh, damn it! No, that was I botched that. All right. Come on, come on. Yeah, we're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there, and I'm so sad. I might have to try to figure out how to do it so that it checks the wave that it's supposed to spawn in, and it goes to that. I'm gonna try that as like one last Hail Mary. I don't think it'll work, but let's see. Not my error that time. All right. Yeah. I think I have to do it by wave. I have to be careful to not change any of this stuff, but I have to do it by the wave, I think. Where it's like once we hit the wave where it's supposed to stop, it doesn't quite get there. Okay. Almost. So we're gonna call it here. 9, 20. Almost. Boss spawning. 8 to counting permanent on boss or not. Message currently. Current fires unway. Okay. Do. Yeah, and that's where we're at right now. Okay, so hang on, let me double check. I think with the way that the ad timer works, yeah, we are ahead of the ad timer by like about 20 minutes, but I'm not going to push my luck. I'm going to get us rolling and get us on the way out of here. So thank y'all for coming by. I deeply appreciate it. We're very close. We're not quite there yet, but we're very close. Insofar as like once I get the boss spawning stuff working right, then basically the other part left after that is like actually programming the boss's behavior, and that's a whole other can of worms that I am not going to stress about right now. Links and shit. I do game analysis and design articles over at Co-Host. Sometimes I just like post stuff about game dev off the top of my head there every now and again. It's a very infrequent thing. I don't like stick to a schedule because that is effort. But a Legend of Dragoon write-up is due sometime in the next couple months, so I'm probably going to sit down and start knocking that out in between job searches. If you want to see other game analysis and design articles I've written, they're over on Medium, if you would so like to see those. Stream VODs are up at youtube.com/@sjhdoesgames. I am overdue to start like collating a couple into the latest playlists that need to be set up, but that should be happening pretty soon. Ko-Fi, if you want to support the stream but don't want to give money to Amazon or Jeff Bezos, you give me a monthly Ko-Fi subscription of like $5 a month, and I keep like $4 and change out of that. I get a much bigger cut. Your call either way, never a requirement. Always an option, never a requirement. Aside from that, my throne has other ways and places by which you can, let me phrase that differently. I have some things on there, like another monitor for helping like with easy productivity of stuff over here on Ariel, which is the computer I use for streaming, or silly things like helping me get more Kamen Rider Progress keys for a Kamen Rider redemption that I have on stream. Either or, right? And yeah, my card has all my other social media links, but I mostly just lurk in other spots. And then my Gilded, we don't do Discord because Discord makes a bunch of really silly choices that kind of get on my nerves, and I don't really trust them anymore. So we're over on Gilded instead. If you want to hang out with us when stream is not on and have yourself like a good chill time, then yeah, come join us over on Gilded if you feel like it. If you don't, also fine. We're just gonna basically chill and be cool either which way. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got on that front. Wait, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. We have ubaf. As a reminder, 2 days, 4 days of Black Speedrunning Excellence is going to be happening and kicking off. So if you can, I strongly advise you to come along and come see some of that. It's going to be really good. I'm going to be running on the last day of Unapologetically Black and Fast, February 19th, 10:15 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be doing a speed run that I'll be practicing this Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on this channel of the King of Fighters 15 story mode. So if you want to see that and see what the run is going to be like, come this Friday. I'll be practicing it. Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to be playing some more Breath of Fire 3. And that's pretty much how that goes. We're going to go hang out with, let me see. Because my guess is that, okay, never mind. I was going to say, I'm not sure if, not eligible. Forgot to update it. Didn't we visit Peas the other day? I feel like we visited Peas the other day. I'm gonna have to update that at some point. I'm pretty sure we went to go. Anyway, we're gonna go hang out with Ilias X, who's playing some Overwatch 2. Feel like, okay, no, we did go to Peas on the 11th. I wasn't. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna go hang out with Ilias X. He plays a bunch of different games, but right now, today, he is playing some Overwatch 2. So we're gonna go hang out with him while he does that. Till next time I see y'all, whenever that is, stay safe, wash your hands, wear a mask, don't go outside if you don't have to, be excellent to each other. Not to bigots, racist, turfs, sexists, anti-queer folks, Zionists, or people who are really determined to not communicate with you about things. You don't have to cuss them, but you can definitely tell them the fact that you are not communicating is making my life difficult, and you are misunderstanding everything I say, and you're getting on my nerves. And it's completely okay to say that, because communication is important. Anyway, till next time I see y'all, whenever that is, take care. Bye.